Detective Robert Fields had seen his fair share of crime scenes in the city of Ravenswood, but nothing could have prepared him for the chilling case that awaited him at the city's infamous Midnight Manor Hotel. The hotel had an eerie reputation, with rumors of strange happenings and supernatural occurrences. One gloomy evening, as rain poured down relentlessly, Robert received an anonymous letter. It read, "Meet me at the Midnight Manor Hotel. I have a case that will test your detective skills like never before." The letter provided no name or contact information, but Robert's curiosity got the best of him. He decided to investigate. As Robert approached the hotel, its grand facade loomed eerily in the darkness. The building, a towering Victorian mansion, was said to be cursed, with a history of unexplained disappearances and eerie sightings. Ignoring the unsettling feeling in his gut, Robert entered the hotel. The haunting arrival. Inside, the atmosphere was thick with an otherworldly chill, and the dimly lit lobby seemed to stretch on forever. Cobweb-covered chandeliers hung from the ceiling, casting long, twisted shadows on the cracked marble floors. As he walked toward the reception desk, he couldn't help but notice the antique portraits on the walls, each containing faces that seemed to follow him with hollow eyes. The receptionist, a stern woman with an air of mystery, handed Robert a tarnished key and said, "Room 13, Detective. Your mysterious benefactor awaits." The number sent a shiver down Robert's spine, but he pressed on, as he ascended the creaking stairs to the 13th floor. He heard whispers in the darkness, voices from another time that sent a chill down his spine. He unlocked the door to room 13, and what he saw inside would haunt his dreams for years to come. The room was illuminated by the pale light of a full moon, revealing a scene of utter horror. Books levitated in the air, their pages flipping rapidly as if possessed. Ghostly apparitions drifted through the walls, and a spectral figure stood at the center of the room, beckoning Robert closer. With trepidation, Robert approached the figure, who introduced himself as Ezekiel, a ghostly guardian of the Midnight Manor Hotel. Ezekiel explained that the hotel was a nexus of supernatural energies, and it had been plagued by a series of unexplained events, including disappearances of guests and possessions by malevolent spirits. Ezekiel implored Robert for his help in solving the mysteries that plagued the hotel, promising that if he succeeded, he would be granted a single wish, one that could change his life forever. Despite the terror that gripped him, Robert agreed to take on the case, thrusting himself into a world of magic, horror, and the unknown, as Detective Robert Fields delved deeper into the mysteries of the Midnight Manor Hotel. He would soon discover that the line between the living and the dead was blurred, and the hotel held secrets that defied all logic and reason. The journey ahead would be filled with spine-tingling encounters, unsettling revelations, and a battle against forces that transcended the realm of the living. The Phantom Ballroom. The following day, Detective Robert Fields decided to explore the hotel's labyrinthine corridors, each seeming to lead to a different era or dimension. His investigation brought him to a grand door on the second floor adorned with an ornate, tarnished plaque that read, "The Phantom Ballroom." Curiosity got the better of him, and he pushed open the door to reveal a magnificent ballroom, bathed in a ghostly moonlight. An ethereal orchestra played haunting melodies, their instruments untouched by human hands. Transparent couples glided gracefully across the dance floor, their faces frozen in a spectral waltz. Robert's heart raced as he realized he had stumbled upon a portal to a bygone era, a nightmarish dance of the past that played out in perpetuity. He watched in awe and dread as the spectral dancers twirled and swayed, their eyes empty and vacant. Suddenly, a ghostly figure approached him, a woman in a tattered ballgown. She extended a pale hand and whispered, "Join us, detective. Dance with the lost souls of the Midnight Manor." The offer sent chills down Robert's spine, and he hastily retreated from the haunted ballroom. The whispering mirrors. As Robert continued his investigation, he ventured into the hotel's grand corridor, lined with a series of ornate mirrors that seemed to stretch on forever. These mirrors, however, held a sinister secret. They whispered. As he passed by, Robert heard faint murmurs and voices emanating from the mirrors. Each mirror seemed to contain a trapped soul, longing for release. He approached one and asked, "Who are you?" The mirror's surface rippled like water, and a face appeared, a forlorn woman trapped in the reflective glass. She spoke in hushed tones, "I am Isabella, a guest who disappeared here many years ago. Find the truth, detective, and set us free." Robert was determined to uncover the truth behind the hotel's mysteries. Not only to fulfill his own mission but also to release the tormented souls trapped within the mirrors. With Isabella's plea echoing in his mind, he delved deeper into the secrets of the Midnight Manor Hotel, ready to confront whatever horrors awaited him in his quest for answers. The haunting melody. As Detective Robert Fields continued his investigation into the enigmatic Midnight Manor Hotel, he couldn't help but be drawn to the haunting melodies that echoed through its dimly lit corridors. The eerie music seemed to emanate from an unseen source, weaving a melancholic tapestry that left goosebumps on his skin. One evening, following the spectral strains of a violin, Robert discovered a hidden chamber deep within the hotel. The chamber was adorned with ancient musical instruments, dusty sheet music, and tattered concert posters. In the center of the room stood a grand piano, its keys untouched by human hands. As Robert approached the piano, a spectral figure materialized before him, a young woman in a flowing gown. Her fingers poised above the keys. Without a word, she began to play, and the room filled with the haunting melody that had led him there. In her ethereal voice, she spoke, "I am Amelia, a pianist who met a tragic end within these walls. My music binds me to this place. To uncover the truth, detective, you must listen to my song and follow its notes to their source." Robert, captivated by the music and determined to uncover the hotel's mysteries, listened intently to the spectral pianist. Each note seemed to hold a clue, and he knew that by following the melody, he would unravel more of the hotel's dark secrets. The labyrinth of whispers. Days turned into weeks as Robert delved deeper into the heart of the Midnight Manor Hotel. He discovered a labyrinthine network of hidden passages and secret chambers that defied logic and geometry. These twisting corridors whispered secrets and threats in equal measure, their walls adorned with cryptic symbols. One evening, guided by a faint, disembodied whisper, Robert ventured into a forgotten chamber at the heart of the labyrinth, a chamber where shadows danced and ancient tomes lined the shelves. At the center of the room stood an eerie, enchanted hourglass, its sands flowing backward in defiance of time. As Robert gazed upon the hourglass, a voice from the shadows spoke. "You have come far, detective, but the true horrors of this place have yet to be revealed." The voice belonged to a shadowy figure, cloaked in darkness. With a sense of foreboding, Robert understood that the hourglass held the key to the most dreadful secrets of the Midnight Manor Hotel. Its sands held the power to reveal the past and the future, and he couldn't escape the feeling that the darkest revelation was yet to come. With the labyrinth of whispers closing in around him, Robert steeled himself for the challenges that lay ahead, knowing that the mysteries of the Midnight Manor Hotel were far from being fully uncovered. The unveiling shadows, the deeper Detective Robert Fields ventured into the secrets of the Midnight Manor Hotel, the more elusive the answers became. The spectral voices, ghostly apparitions, and eerie phenomena continued to confound him. He knew that to unravel the hotel's mysteries, he had to confront the shadows that seemed to move with a sinister will of their own. One moonless night, Robert found himself in a pitch-black corridor, a place devoid of any illumination. It was as if the very darkness had a physical presence. The air grew icy, and an unsettling silence hung heavy around him. Suddenly, the shadows began to coalesce, taking shape before his eyes. They twisted and writhed, forming ominous figures that whispered malevolent incantations. Robert's heart raced as he realized he had stumbled upon a manifestation of the hotel's darkest secrets. As the shadowy figures closed in, he knew he had to confront them head-on. With unwavering determination, he drew upon his resolve and prepared to confront the malevolent forces that sought to protect the Midnight Manor's cursed history. The enigmatic key, in the heart of the Midnight Manor Hotel, deep within its labyrinthine passages, Detective Robert Fields discovered an ancient, ornate key. The key was unlike any he had seen before, adorned with intricate engravings that seemed to tell a story of their own. As he held the key in his hand, it pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and Robert knew it held the power to unlock one of the hotel's most closely guarded secrets. But which door did it open? What revelations would it bring? Guided by an unseen force, Robert followed the subtle tugs of the key as it led him through hidden passages and secret chambers. Each twist and turn of the hotel revealed more of its enigmatic history. And the key seemed to be the key to unraveling the truth. With each step, Robert felt the weight of the hotel's dark legacy pressing down on him. The enigmatic key held the promise of answers, but it also posed new questions, further entangling him in the web of mysteries that defined the Midnight Manor Hotel. The haunting revelation, as Detective Robert Fields continued to follow the enigmatic key through the labyrinthine passages of the Midnight Manor Hotel, he could feel the tension in the air growing thicker. The shadows whispered malevolent secrets, and the hotel seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. The key eventually led him to a hidden chamber deep beneath the hotel, a chamber bathed in an eerie, ethereal light. In the center of the room, he discovered an ancient tome bound in leather, its pages filled with cryptic symbols and arcane incantations. As he began to decipher the text, the room trembled, and a ghostly apparition materialized before him, a figure clad in a tattered uniform bearing the hotel's emblem. The apparition spoke with a mournful tone, "You have uncovered the darkest truth, detective. The Midnight Manor Hotel is a place where time itself is a prisoner, and its secrets are eternally guarded." The truth was chilling. Centuries ago, a powerful sorcerer had bound the hotel in an eternal curse, trapping the souls of guests and staff within its walls. The enigmatic key held the power to break the curse and free the tormented spirits. Breaking the curse, with the ancient tome as his guide, Detective Robert Fields embarked on a perilous journey to break the curse that had plagued the Midnight Manor Hotel for centuries. He followed a series of rituals, each more intricate and arcane than the last, all while being pursued by malevolent apparitions and shadowy entities. As he recited the final incantation, the hotel shook with fury, and a blinding light filled the chamber. Spectral figures materialized around him, their faces filled with gratitude and release. The curse had been broken, and the spirits were free. With a solemn farewell, the liberated souls of the Midnight Manor Hotel departed to their eternal rest. The oppressive darkness that had hung over the hotel began to lift, and the eerie phenomena ceased. The once dreaded Midnight Manor Hotel was transformed into a place of peace and serenity. The curses were lifted, the secrets laid to rest, and the shadows dispersed. Detective Robert Fields had unraveled the enigmatic history of the hotel, fulfilling his mission and freeing the souls bound within its walls. The city of Ravenswood would remember the haunting tale of the Midnight Manor Hotel and the detective who had dared to confront its mysteries. Robert Fields, forever changed by his journey into the supernatural, left the hotel behind, knowing that he had faced the unimaginable and emerged victorious.